Welcome back, attractive and well-educated watchers, to a brand new episode of the Grand Crusade. Last time we left off, the party had gathered everybody at the mustering grounds and was getting ready to join up and board the fleets and head off toward the Holy Land, but then a giant fucking sword descended from the sky. So, before we get into that, everybody please feel free to introduce yourselves.
I am Father Mihaly Pop.
I am Malmbjorn Gunnolfsson.
I'm Matei of Argamum. And Boyo Folkard.
Folking harder than anybody else here. As seen by his by his delightful avatar right here of him folking very, very hard.
I absolutely love that GIF, and I do not remember where I found it.
We don't know where it comes from.
Yeah.
We think we'll start off with some block text, and then we'll get right into the action. After a long day of gathering together would-be crusaders for the progress of the King's Crusade, you manage to gather all who will be coming to the docks and establish how to bring along poor Matei of Argamum, the attractive scout with a fear of the seas. You gather at the shores of the Black Sea and made ready to set out. However, just as the first great speech of the journey had been on Zupan Ivan's lips, one person, then another, then many hundreds called out and pointed skyward. Down from the heavens descended a great blade, a sword of Damocles that caught fire as it cut through the firmament itself and threatened to cleave the world in twain. It took all that there was to hold the men firm and demand their compliance, but even so, many in the nearby town and along the docks screamed and abandoned their ships to run ashore. As it nears, all of you see it for its true immensity and scale. It must be miles long if it's even a foot, descending down through one of the clouds and separating like a knife does with bread. Then, as it nears the water before you, it turns on its side like a giant metal board with the thin profile of a proper weapon some miles offshore. Deftly, it touches down on the water and slides along the waves toward the shore at what seems a slow plod, but in actuality must be a truly great speed, for it nears with intensity never seen by Venetian or Frisian ships. A great wave kicks up before it, inspiring those still in the ships at port to abandon their posts and flee to the land, for the wave is so large as to consume the smallest vessels and capsize the larger ones. Not as though it would have mattered, of course, for the sky blade slides right over them, bearing upon the dock in so terrible a fashion that it chews them under and into land before creating a great berm on the shore that none dare approach at first. From a suddenly opening alcove on the great metal shell of the thing, uncurls a flexible metal ramp, much like a carpet in its own way, being unrolled before you. Then, from the alcove one moment. Moon girl. Okay. She's good. She actually did just lay down. She just threw the bone to the floor. Then, from the alcove itself, slides a great metal crate the size of a small house, slamming down into the sand so hard that it rocks forward briefly before crushing over the lower half of an awestruck soldier who screams as his legs are completely flattened by the mass. And out into the air from the alcove come all sorts of hideous beasts. Perhaps half the length of a man they are, like centipedes with maybe a dozen segments that each carry 2 limbs. The front 4 seem to be strange tentacles with fingered hands at the end, many of which hold at least one strange L-shaped device. Behind these tentacles are strange flippered legs, or wings, that seem to intermittently inflate like an animal bladder being filled up like for a ball game. These wings, for there are 4 pairs of them, flap tenuously as the creatures bobble and swerve through the air. For half a moment, there is nothing, and the men stand uncertain, but then, one of the strange L devices lights up. A line of fire, or so it seems, flies straight from one of the beasts. Fortunately, it does not catch any God-fearing man in the process, but a faithful hound barking and standing guard against a nearby child catches the brilliant flame and turns to dust on the spot. The archers, spurred into action by the sudden assault, knock and let fly arrows. The chaos of combat suddenly sets in as nearby peasants scream and flee. Zupan Ivan, upon his great steed, rears up and draws his sword, calling out as he charges up the ramp, "Do not fear, good Christians, for God is on our side! Onward into the fray! Onward to glory! Deus vult!" You are caught in an immediate fight, and you have no idea what sort of hideous demons these are, but one thing is for certain. The monsters must be slain or captured before you can freely investigate this terrifying blade from the sky. And, then we shall... Where the fuck is the turn counter? Here we go. Turn order. And then we shall add you all into turn order. One moment.
Crap. How do we roll dice again?
There's a dice symbol on the far left side.
Yep, found it. Got it. Thank you.
You can also type it in chat.
Can you guys add your own thing to the turn order? We don't remember.
There's no way for me to do that as far as...
There's a sort button, but I can't interact with anything.
No. But I did just add another copy of my character by accident.
We got you, dogs. Okay.
I don't know how to remove the... No, I can't remove the second copy of my character.
That's fine, we'll do it for you.
But I can tap him.
You can indeed tap him. That's true. Alright, so you should all be on the turn order list. 2 seconds. Let us... We're still figuring it out. Okay. Alright.
Am I the only one who can see my own name, or can everybody else see their own names on here?
I think we can all see our own names.
I can see everybody's names.
Yeah.
Are you talking at the bottom left or in the characters?
Within the turn order.
Oh no, I just see icons.
We see 2 names and a couple icons.
I see my icon and Father Mihaly Pop. I see everybody else's icon, but no names.
Same.
Weird.
And I have all blanks with no names. Or I have all images with no names.
You know what? You all know who you are, though. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're gonna roll with that. All
We
right.
can sort it out later.
So... Oh, well, that's shitty. We gotta do this again. Alright. So we're going to kind of stick to this order, actually. Oh, wait, one more. Okay, here we go. Yeah. We're gonna stick to this order. Malmbjorn, Mate, Father Mihaly, and then Boyo Folkard, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Sounds fine.
Turn order goes by basic speed, so Malmbjorn and Mate are going to be at the top no matter what. But Boyo, is it okay if you go after Father Mihaly?
I honestly, I don't really care that much. It's up to you.
All right, cool. That's totally fine. All right, so... Oh, we're going to... add monsters to the list, and they'll just be at 0. All right. Okay. So... Holy shit, everything's going crazy. The centipedes are flying through the air. Most, less than 20 feet. Arrows are flying everywhere. People are going crazy. And this guy right here, heedless of the danger, storms up this bad boy, this ramp toward the alcove where these fuckers are coming out by the hundreds, just flying through the air, freaking out. Malmbjorn, it's your turn.
I am going to bellow as loud as I can to get the soldiers' attention. Soldiers, do your duty! Defend the Zupan! And I'm going to point in the Zupan's directions. I obviously am surrounded by monsters, so I can't attend at the moment without getting attacked.
That's a leadership cry. You're trying to give a command in the middle of combat. Please roll 3D.
Oh,
that's one die.
There we go. They disappeared on me. I couldn't get the numbers.
Perfectly fine. That is, in this case, a critical success. Congratulations. The men know exactly what to do, and when their time comes, they will do it.
Sweet.
Yeah, but you have spent, of course, your turn committing to a proper command, which is a thing. That's fine. Mate, you are right next to your horse, Bucephalus, and your meal ticket's riding up that ramp. But you're also surrounded by fucking things that want to kill you. Probably. What do you do? Mate?
Hello?
Jeebus.
We lose one already.
Did he... We really hope he didn't fall asleep on us. He has a bit of a reputation. One moment.
Dude needs like matcha energy or something.
Yeah, we sent him a direct message and said, "Dude, where the fuck are you? It's your turn."
Well, how about I go before him? If you want.
We mean, if he's gonna be a little bitch and abandon the game as it begins, yeah, probably. We guess that's what's gonna have to happen.
Are we live or just recording?
We are recording.
Okay.
Presumably you will be making edits and stuff.
We will. Although we're absolutely certain that we will probably not be cutting out calling him a little bitch for falling asleep at the very beginning of the game.
Actually, I think that'd be the opposite. He's so badass, he just gets bored and falls asleep in the middle of combat.
Dude needs some coffee.
That does not speak well to our role-playing and GMing skills. We feel bad about that.
So on the Roll20 page, I have Boyo Folkheart as muted for some reason, but
That's
Discord
fine.
is fine. So I don't know if that's going to do anything.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Well, I mean, we're all talking in Discord anyway, so it's not
Okay.
All right,
Well,
Father Mihaly, arrows are flying, things are going crazy, these centipedes are just falling out of the air. What do you do? It's chaos all around you.
Falling asleep.
Mate seems to have fallen asleep during it from some narcoleptic. Maybe the drugs did indeed kick in a little faster than you thought.
There we go.
Well, I am not much of a fighter myself, but my best skill in this case would be to try to get the people to calm down and lead them to somewhere to safety. As you've got just shit going crazy all over you. Yeah. You're gonna be like, all right, guys, let's calm down here. There are some screaming villagers panicking near me. I make my way over to them and try to get their attention and lead them to safety. All right, so Father Mihaly is gonna go over here, trying to calm some people, some villagers. All right, Boyo Folkheart, you are in the thick of it, dude. You got a couple of archers next to you. There's some sword dude around. He seems to be rallying around Malmbjorn. Shit's going fucking down, man. Maybe the face you're wearing right now is appropriate. It's your war face. We hope that's your war face you got on right now.
I just can't get over that.
Because you are surrounded.
So being a merchant as I am, probably would be carrying some kind of weapon. Not
maybe
particularly versed in using it.
You weren't really planning on getting attacked, at your own port.
Yeah, at best I would have like some sort of utility knife.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, exactly. You'd have a dagger on you.
So probably just gonna be kind of standing behind an archer.
There's a woobly centipede like right next to y'all flying by in a crazed momentum. Actually, give us a perception real quick, because you're right next to one of these fools and it's all up in your face. And you're not screaming for a leadership. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. And you're not screaming for a leadership or whatever. Let's look at your thingy real quick. You notice these things are kind of clumsy looking. They kind of look like they're like a bird flying through the air drunk.
Huh.
Yeah. As it's flying by you. They don't fly terribly fast either.
Interesting. Not sure what I'm supposed to do with that knowledge, but it is very interesting.
Well, you're a smart guy,
Well, I would think it would make them a little easier to hit than you would think.
Well, that depends. Speed isn't everything. If they're like clumsy, flapping all over the place, that might actually make me harder.
It might actually make it harder. Yeah, they're less predictable.
Well, you have the opportunity to hit this bad boy right now, you think.
Oh, do I? Okay.
Yeah, he's right next to you. He's flying by you.
What do, especially given that I don't even know what...
roll 3D.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a dagger. It's natural to assume you have pulled it.
Wow.
That's really good.
Nice.
2 seconds. Technically gets a... Oh, he wobbles out of the way as you stab at him. You miss him, unfortunately. Alright. Now it is the monster's turn. Well, this guy, he didn't like that. So he's gonna wobble at you in your general direction. First and foremost, with one of these L-shaped things that shoots fire from it. And he's gonna point it at you, and you see his weird fingered tentacle thing grip around the base of it. And he gonna shoot at ya. You are entitled to a dodge, which should be in your character sheet.
Oh.
Assuming I just failed it.
Yeah, well, it's... Yes. But don't worry, it doesn't necessarily hit you dead on.
Thankfully, that would suck if he dies like instantly as the game starts.
I'm guessing that's what just happened.
Alright. We're gonna... Alright. You take 6 damage to your right arm. Thankfully, actually, that doesn't even cripple it. But you feel, as the blast clumsily grazes across your arm, you feel it burns. It's like you've stuck your hand in a fire.
I want one of those things.
It hurts. It hurts like a bitch, but and like all the skin on your arm just got, flensed off from the heat or what have you. But your arm can still function. It still works. It's not crippled or nothing. It just, it's really, really hard to move it, and it's burned like a bitch. So, yeah. Next thing, this guy will... These guys, these 3 over next to Malmbjorn and the dudes next to him, take 2 seconds. Well, that's not gonna hit. That's also not gonna hit. Alright, Malmbjorn, you're up. Malmbjorn, these guys hypothetically can hit you with his tail blade. What do you want to do with your axe in hand? Would you like to dodge, parry, or block the tail blade that's coming for you?
But considering I am better at parrying than I am dodging, I will definitely try to parry.
Okay, you're just gonna swing your this guy's swinging his axe tail at you. You decide to swing your axe at him. Roll your parry.
All right. Hopefully, chop it off in the attempt, but
Ooh,
that's good enough.
oh, okay.
All right, roll to hit.
And that's the same 3D.
Same 3D. Almost everything's 3D. All right. Yeah, you hit that guy. Roll your damage.
I just did, didn't I?
No, you rolled your hit. Yeah, roll your damage. Is that your damage?
I thought it was.
It says under your Dane axe in your character sheet.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I misunderstood that.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. I got 3 different types.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna use the cutting one, so it'd be 2D plus 5. Okay.
Do it. Nice. You chop its tail off and it falls to the ground, bleeding all over the place.
So that was the 2
ichor.
So that was just the 2D. How do you add to it?
By getting stronger, usually.
No. I mean, so I added, the 2D plus the 5.
You'll have to go to the advanced roller.
Gotcha. Okay, so
you did 12 points, so you chopped it in half.
Okay.
Yeah, that's you go to your advanced roller and it'll
Yeah, I just found that. Okay, so I'll remember that next time. So it's 7 plus 5, 13. Or 12.
Wow, Matei completely freaking dropped out, didn't he? That's
yeah.
That's almost that's like disrespectful. Malmbjorn, it's your turn.
Again?
Oh no, wait, right, sorry. It's Dude's turn. So
we can at least have an excuse for Matey. The drugs kicked in. He's out cold.
Right.
Matey. Kind of leaves him at the mercy of these creatures.
So someone needs to get to him.
Malbjorn's closest.
Yeah, looks like it. Next round, though.
We're gonna do a quick general. Oh. Well, that's not so bad then. So the archers are pretty much pulling standard procedure here. These things are kind of flying around a little drunk-like, so it's not hard for them to just kind of peg them out of the air. They're dropping like flies. Their weird L-shaped devices are falling everywhere. They're flapping around, moving through.
One came near me.
That is a lot of enemy turns.
Well, but it's not a big thing because you've also got a lot of dudes fighting.
Right, true, yeah.
And this isn't really a specific amount of enemies, it's more of an abstract. There are hundreds of them flying through the air.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
What are the chances that one of those falls nearby to me?
Very, very likely.
You just gotta kill one.
Chances, got it.
Also, you've got a couple of guys around you, so we're gonna this guy who just burned you with his L device. He just got pegged by a fucking arrow by this dude right beneath you. Guy saved you. That L device drops at your feet.
Yeah, I want it.
Probably on your turn. You might want to pick that up.
Matei's turn comes around. Matei is
still out cold.
Evidently bobbling around as the drugs kick in. Father Mihaly, it's your turn. You are being assaulted by these horrifying monsters. He's coming at you. It's coming right for you.
Okay. I don't have a weapon, so I instead will dodge out of the way.
You have a book. You have a very big, thick book. And the Lord provides.
And that's a very big bug.
Well, perhaps I will try to smack it as it approaches.
Also, we believe you do have a staff.
I do?
Yeah, you have a cross here. You have a bishop's staff.
Oh, this is news to me.
Yeah.
Is it this question mark in my character sheet?
No, it is not. No, but Boyo, that is what you just got is what that question mark is.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay, well then my staff, I will attempt to strike it as it flies at me.
Strike, you want to get striked? Strike away, Father Mihaly.
Okay, well...
3d6.
Hold on, let me... No, hold on. Where's the... How do I get out of the... Okay, there it is, simple roller. Okay. Oh, that doesn't seem...
miss.
Dang it.
You are not sufficient. Boyo, full card.
I want to pick up that thing.
You want to pick up that thing?
Yeah.
You're gonna pick up that thing? It's, well, it's L-shaped. It's got a weird device on it. It's... You think you saw him squeeze the base of it or something?
Yeah, that end that was pointed at me...
Yeah,
I know that end needs to get pointed at the enemy.
Yes, certainly that is a fair assumption.
And I'm assuming there is a button or a lever or a thing on it.
Yeah, there's like a levery type thing around where the dude squeezed.
Yep. I'm gonna guess that makes it do things.
You're gonna give it a pull. You're gonna point it at something.
Yeah, I'm gonna point it at something and try doing a thing with it.
Where are you gonna point it?
At this one here.
Roll an intelligence for us real quick.
3. Boop.
You think you know where the activation trigger is? Yeah, this doesn't look too hard. So
or
now you're
the one that makes it explode.
Or it's the one that makes it explode. Who knows? So you're pointing at this guy, you said?
I think so. They're about equidistant from me.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Roll.
And he's kind of close to this one, so to
the buddy that just saved your life. So you got to return the favor as you do.
Yeah. So I'm guessing I need to roll 3D.
3D. As you can see, your skill is 8 and under.
That's hard.
It's pretty hard, but it's not too hard.
It's not too hard for full card.
Yep. No, and so as you point at this, you're like, oh, I don't know about this, but whatever. And you pull it and roll your damage, because he does not dodge out of the way.
Oh wait, yeah, what's 3D?
That is correct. It's 3D. It's 3D, and any DR that he might have is cut in half. Is what that parentheses 2 means. Yeah, it's divided by 2. And he has 1 DR, so that actually means something, because if you cut 1 DR in half, it becomes 0 DR. So yeah, you just fried this motherfucker. Zapped it good. He's done. He falls out of the air. It's over for him. Boyo Folkard has officially killed a bad guy. Yeah. Killed a monster. Father Mihaly, this guy just got a stick swung at him, so he's angry. He's gonna swing his tail stick at you. He's not doing so good at that though. He's kind of swerving a little bit. You know, he doesn't seem to be acting so drunk. He's kind of drunkish. Yeah, you've seen men drunk. You know what it looks like.
Yeah.
You yourself have been drunk.
I presume this means he missed.
He missed, yes. He did not hit you. Fortunately. 2 seconds. Oh, we're also gotta... There's the Zupon just leading the charge into the actual ship itself, heedless of any warning. This guy is gonna fly over here, gonna fly over there. This guy's gonna come back. Malmbjorn, you're getting attacked by a flying angry thing. It's not gonna be able to hurt you. You just kind of lean out of the way. Once again, you just kind of notice that they're all not really doing so fly. Mate will give him a reflexive dodge here. He will manage to get out of the way of this thing as it flies by. And Father Mihaly, Boyle Folkard, and we think that's good. Now it's Malmbjorn's turn.
Do I notice Matey's condition? Or am I focused too much on the enemies and the Zupon?
Roll a perception.
That's the PR, right? So
yeah, just roll 3D. Yeah, and get that or under. Mate has not done anything in several seconds. His normal, quick reflexes, better even than yours, have somehow faltered. as he's surrounded by the enemy, his horse Bucephalus... Oh yeah, one moment. As he's surrounded by the enemy, his horse Bucephalus rears and crushes one of the giant centipedes, but he's having a hard time with it. He is just a horse after all.
All right. I need to ask a question before I make my action.
Sure.
I don't know if double actions are a thing, because my idea is I wanted to bash the closest creature near me, because if I don't have enough time to kill it, I need to, stun it or distract it enough for me to get away and head towards Matey.
Rounds take 1 second.
Okay.
So double actions are not really a thing.
Okay.
Move and attack is a thing, but attack and move isn't really a thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna yell out to Matey. Matey, what the hell are you doing? And at the same time, I'm gonna bash the nearest bug with my shield as hard as I can, and hopefully get a nice new painted shield along the way.
All right.
Now,
roll.
I don't know if that counts as a blunt attack or what.
Just roll. You can hit people with a shield. It's a thing. All right. It successfully gets out of the way and flutters away from you as you swing your shield at it. It doesn't want the smoke. That's for damn sure. It's over here like, nah. I took my swing. I'm cool. I'm gonna flap away. Oh, what happened to our turn? Okay, there it is. All right. So next is Mate. We're going to do a quick roll for him.
Oh, I'm awake now.
Are you fucking really? Wow! Yeah. My God! Everybody, give a round of applause.
Hey!
Hell yeah! Glad to have you, Mate.
My yelling brought him back from the dead.
It's difficult to ignore a screaming Viking. It's true.
I leaned back in my chair while we were setting everything up at the beginning, and
you fell asleep right as the beginning of the session went on. What did we fucking tell you guys? He has a reputation of doing this.
All right,
we're gonna tell Trikekis about this later. We're gonna laugh with him about it.
Yeah, you need some coffee, my dude, or some Monster Energy or something.
All right, Matei, for a moment, a few seconds there, as shit was hitting downhill, you were dazed and the drugs were starting to kick in. But then everything started flying around you and going fucking crazy. Giant flapping, fucking flying centipedes everywhere with little L devices that shoot beams of fire that kill people instantly. Arrows flying everywhere. Boyo Folkheart just got his arm half vaporized, so he has no flesh on it anymore.
Oh Jesus Christ!
And then he got his
return the favor.
But then he got his other hand on one of the L devices, found the way to activate it, and killed one instantly. You are right next to your horse, Bucephalus, who is trying to protect you from these horrifying centipedes with axes on their tails.
Oh, lovely.
And I just got done yelling at you to pull your head out your ass.
And that finally snapped you out of your probably mildly drug-induced daze.
You stupor. But yeah.
Okay,
well then, I guess it's hopefully time to clear things up.
Bucephalus has any of the weapons that you want on him, and you can quickly mount and draw one of those weapons at the same time if you want.
All right.
As mentioned before, you know some cool techniques for the horse and arrow that others do not.
Well, then I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to mount my horse and ideally get my bow out.
All right. You grab your bow. Bucephalus, upon feeling you underneath him.
Yes, my horse is riding me. That's the...
Wow.
Which direction do you want to move?
I guess I don't need to spin it. To the left, and I want to go after the, I want to go after that thingy.
There. As you leap on Bucephalus, he'll start moving somewhere. He's trained to do that.
Okay.
Because horse archers should never be stationary.
Correct. We'll head off left and start going towards Malmbjorn.
Towards Malmbjorn?
Yeah.
If you start going toward Malmbjorn, you'll arrive like here.
Okay.
Roll a combat riding real quick, because you're literally charging through them right now.
Yes, I am.
Oh yeah.
Dang,
all right. Here we go.
I was gonna say I have a feeling I'm gonna charge right through it, no problem.
Very few things are capable of stopping a 3,400-pound horse when it gets into motion. These 3-foot-long flying centipedes are not an exception to that. So we're gonna give you, we'll say 1d6 plus 3, 4 times.
D6 plus 3?
1d6 plus 3, 4 times. As your fucking horse's muscular chest rams the existence out of a few things.
Presumably this is for damage.
Yeah. Right. This is him
so
splattering.
8, 8, 9, I guess.
2 seconds.
Yeah, I guess that would be 9, 9, 10.
Plus 3, not plus 4.
Oh yeah, so 8, 8, 9.
So yeah, as you got onto Bucephalus and he started going as you got your bow and arrow out, he flattened 4 of the monsters under him as he went.
4 rolls? I thought you said 3 rolls.
Oh yeah, 4.
8, 8, 9, and 5.
Oh shit! One moment. That one didn't die. Instead, it lands right here, and we'll have it pointing up. That shows you that it is knocked out.
Rapid.
Just got hit by the chest of a horse going at, like, a healthy 30 miles an hour or what have you.
that sounds about right. 25, 30 miles an hour it's not full speed, but it's a good solid charge.
It's the start of it, yeah. Yeah, so you've got your arrow out, you've got or your bow out, you've got an arrow in hand. Next second, you'll be able to fire off. Father Mihaly, you've got a thing in your face. You tried to hit it tried to hit you. Nothing really happened out of it, but we'll see how this round goes.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. So it's still trying to get at me. I attempt once again to swing my staff at it and knock it out of the sky.
Do it.
All right.
Uh, 2 seconds.
Dang it.
It gets out of the way. Sorry. You guys are just kind of swinging at each other right now.
It'd be funny if this actually happens to be the runt of the bugs, and it turns out to be a slap fight, just like between children who can't hit each other.
What we think is funniest about this is these guys aren't big. They're not strong. They're not great fighters. So this is a slap fight. This is an old man fighting. This is an old man fighting a giant centipede, neither of which can hit each other. All right,
I'm helping.
Boyo Folkard, it's your turn. You believe you have grasped how to use these hand weapons they have.
Sweet. So I guess I will attack the next... Wait, hold on. What is this guy?
All of the goblins are just like generic peasants. They may look like horrifying monsters, but actually they're just the unwashed savages that, live in the fields.
You might as well move one of them to me then, because I'm trying to protect them.
Okay. I thought those were the melee soldiers.
Yeah, they are the melee soldiers.
But I thought you said they were the peasants.
They're the peasant levies, yeah.
Oh, okay, now I understand.
Yeah.
The unwashed masses.
The archers in general are considerably higher standard than the average warrior, if that makes sense.
Can you repeat that? You broke up on my end.
Archers and you see all these archers, they are a bit of a cut above the melee guys.
Okay.
Archery requires skill in this day and age, but these melee guys have a shield and a spear.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll probably try shooting at this guy. Because he's the next closest.
Yeah, hell yeah. Fire away.
And I completely missed, I bet. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that's fine. It's the second time you've ever shot the device. You didn't critically miss, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yep. So you go, pew! And it kind of fires wide, but you're still getting the hang of this. The monster, this guy's like, oh shit! As he's getting shot at and moves away. And then
he hits the peasant behind the bug.
That would be a critical fail.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a critical fail, yeah, if you're... There are guys on horseback here, so... We're gonna... They've finally gotten control of their horses. They've spent the last several seconds calming them. And they're gonna do as their lord tells them and charge up into the ramp alongside of him. There you go. Except the dudes who are locked up in actual combat here, they are going to continue fighting in actual combat. This guy, let's see if... This guy, he sees that a man of God is in trouble. So he's gonna orient him. He sees that everybody else, they've got it. He's gonna orient himself over here. He's going to charge through. Going to do a little bit of damage here. Kill these two. Father Mihaly, you see it. You see it? A guy's coming for you. This guy's going to help also.
Gonna try to stab that boyo out of the air. He is not gonna succeed in stabbing that boyo out of the air. Sorry, Father Mihaly, you're still in melee.
Dang it.
You're just really a train with no love over here, aren't you?
Yeah, but there is a horse coming to assist.
A horse.
A horse, of course.
Just the horse?
Malbjorn's getting surrounded.
Yeah.
I mean, do you really actually blame them? This guy over here has a couple of archers, a dude with a spear, a dude on a horse that just mowed some of them down, and a guy covered in metal. Like, yeah, kill that guy. That seems like a reasonable attraction. All right,
this is like a bad situation.
They're closing in around you, Malbjorn. We're gonna need you to roll. Also, we're gonna need you to roll a dodge.
Alrighty.
As a laser, a hand weapon goes off at you.
Oof.
Ooh.
My gods, Malbjorn. 2 seconds.
Like Boyo said last session, I'm a brick. Okay?
You are a brick. You have quite a few hit points, which means that every one of your... 2 seconds.
I just get offed? You're gonna off me?
No. No, doesn't look like it. Not this time. Not this time. We made it up. Oh, man. No, he fires at your foot. Fires at your foot. And does... Oh my gods. 2 seconds, buddy. We're gonna have to look at your hit points real quick.
Oh.
It's don't worry. You are quite meaty, okay? We need you to know. You're a very meaty boy. Do not despair.
Am I about to lose a foot?
You have very good armor.
I mean, I don't mind being a peg-leg Viking here, but I can't be taken out so soon already.
2 seconds. What's
Sure you can.
No, your foot is not crippled. It's not crippled. There is a hole in your armor, though, and you're bleeding. Actually, you're not bleeding. It's a burning damage, so you're cauterized.
Oh, well, that
Your leg isn't crippled, it looks like.
silver lining, I guess.
Silver lining, you are limping pretty bad, though. You just got shot in the foot, bro.
Wonderful. I guess there goes my movement speed.
And then let's take a shot or two at the Zupon. Just for... Oh, shit, no. No, they're too drunk to fire on him. He's in motion. Alright, so now it is Malbjorn. You just got shot in the foot, Malbjorn, and you're surrounded by enemies. You could take an all-out attack to swing twice.
What about defensive postures or maneuvers? Like, how does that work?
You could take an all-out defense, and that would give you +4 to your active defenses, but if you take an all-out defense, you cannot attack.
Right.
You've got that Dane axe in hand. If you did real good, you think you might be able. You know, you've swung at these guys. They're not that meaty, and they just shot you in the foot. You think you think you might be able to swing through 2 at a time if you really give it your all.
I mean, I'm surrounded. I probably could hit a couple.
They're pretty small too, but you know.
I'm gonna yell in pain. And then I'm just gonna just haymaker swing and you know with my axe, you know, cutting damage.
Do it. Do a swing. First swing. All out attack, we imagine, double swing.
Oh. I guess I was distracted.
That is fortunately for you still a hit.
Oh.
So roll your damage.
Right, that's the advanced roller. Oh, that wasn't me.
No, that's us. Don't worry, keep going.
Oh, wrong one. That was 2D. Sorry, ignore that. There we go.
Oh, man. Yeah, that... I think it's chopped in half. Yeah, you chop that thing in half. You can... we'll just kill that guy. You can swing on the second guy.
Alright. Alright, next roll for that guy. Oh, no, that was crap. That was the damage I needed to hit first, right?
Yes.
Sorry.
No problem. Perfectly good swing. That guy gets the fuck out of the way, though. He's like, nah, man, that ain't me. I saw what just happened to Fred. I'm not looking for that to be what happens to me. And he dips 5 feet away in a flying reactive dodge. He's like, nah, man, I'm good. So, Matei, it's your turn. The horses are starting to charge up the gangplank. Put this guy over here.
Matei.
Oh, I was muted because I was coughing.
Okay.
Let's see. And I didn't.
That's a lot more
myself.
acceptable. A lot more acceptable than you falling asleep again. We'll tell you what. All right. What do you do, Matei? You're up. You're kind of surrounded.
Probably a little woozy still.
Probably a little woozy still, but you're snapping back out of it.
So I think I want to do some more moving with my horse.
Where you want to move?
I want to move and run over that guy.
Oh God, no, you are so gross.
And that guy, hopefully.
Lay down. Sorry, say again?
Can I run over this guy here and this guy here with my horse?
Oh, you're coming over to me, are you?
I don't know if I have that kind of movement or not. Okay.
Yes, you can have that kind of movement with your horse, and will allow you to fire off a shot or whatever if you so desire. Are you noticing that Father Mihaly Pop over here is in combat? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 seconds. Let us reorient the steed real quick. And then we'll... Boom. So roll a 1d plus 3 for your charge down.
I got a 6 and a 5.
All right. This guy gets knocked out of the way. This guy fucking dies. And you are free to fire off a shot at the guy attacking Father Mihaly.
And that is what I'm going to be...
Try not to hit me, please.
He is a master archer. He probably will hit just fine. That is a critical success. We're gonna have to ask you now to roll 3d6.
Now that peasant is in the way.
Oh, actually, before you roll 3d6, we're gonna hit location table. Ooh. Oh, what? They're vermiform. You hit it in the face! We're going to have you roll a 3D, and then we will tell you what it is on the critical head wound table.
Oh, that was a shit roll. 8.
Okay. Critical head blow table 8. Victim is knocked off balance, must do nothing next turn.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Let's see if it's still fucking alive. Go ahead and roll your damage.
And what is my damage with the bow?
1d3. And,
plus, is that plus 3?
1d plus 3. Sorry, yeah.
Okay. So 1d plus 3... 9.
Wrecked. Absolutely fucking dead instantly.
All right.
100 shot it right in the face. Father Michali, your life was just saved by an expert master archer. Guy's a fucking legend. He did that from horseback too. Well, the horse is moving, running over shit. You think there's something to be said about this, peasant boy?
All right. There we go.
Maybe his mom's right saying he's the best catch over here in the village. Looks good. He rides a horse good. He shoots good. It's good. It's good. His reputation. It's not bullshit.
Looks a little
Father
like
Michali.
Agent 47.
Looks a little like sexy Squidward Agent 47. You know, he's kind of a cool dude. Father Michali, it's your turn. Your life just got saved.
Okay, can Matei hear me? Because I wanna send him my thanks for saving my life.
He can hear you. Also, that thing that was attacking you had a hand weapon. It dropped at your feet.
Yes, and then notice it bumps against my feet. I look down, and I pick it up, and I wonder what it might be.
Roll an IQ.
Okay, now what die do I roll for that?
Just 3D.
Okay, 3d6.
Your IQ is 16. You need to roll 16 or less.
And I rolled 3d6.
Yes. You think you know exactly what this thing is. By God, it's almost like a crossbow in its own way. Much smaller, of course, but you know, it's got this thing on the top that probably opens and closes. It's got a trigger. You can put it in your hand. It might rest well on the palm of your hand if you hold it with the other. It's actually quite good. It's almost fits, you know, it's a little small for your very large hand, but you think you figure out how this works, you know? Next in a second or two, you might be able to shoot it. Boyo Folkheart, It's your turn. Meanwhile, over here, Boyo Folkheart, he's already figured it out.
Yeah.
He's got his war face on.
Me and my war face. Let's see. Okay, so
that's the look he made when he figured out how to use the device and shot something. He was like, "Ah, yeah!"
Okay, so questions. This right here is the ship, yes?
Yeah, the big
Or
ramp.
The sword you called it.
Yeah, because it's like 5 miles long and it's in the shape of a sword. It's like a giant blade.
And this wooden door is a crate.
It's a big metal crate, yeah. No, it slid down off of the ship and then landed on a guy who was presently screaming his ever-loving face off because it landed on his legs.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And then right behind it is a ramp that a lot of people are now charging up into.
Yeah.
And of course, if you can, you know, just imagine like lasers going everywhere and arrows flying all over the place and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
That's basically what's happening all around you.
Let's see. The horses that do not have people attached to them, are they just horses?
They're like horsemen. There are people on top of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess... I guess I'll take a pot shot at this guy.
Just dude on Malmbjorn over here.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Why not? Actually, is it possible to like move and shoot kind of a thing? So
you
that
may move and attack, yes.
That way I can start moving closer?
You may move and attack, yes.
Okay. So how far does that...
You have a basic speed on your character sheet, and that is the amount of squares in any turn you can move.
In
so
any
it's
direction?
Probably in any direction, yeah.
Okay.
Probably 6, or sorry, your basic move is how many you can move. Your basic speed is your action.
Yeah, it's 6.
Yeah.
So,
okay. So yeah, you can move 6 then.
Okay. Then
So
I
not
will,
unlike Dungeons and Dragons in that sense.
So would a diagonal move count as 2 then?
We don't really count it.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll do that. I think
Yep.
that's probably a safe distance. And then I'm going to shoot at this guy right here.
Pew, 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 pew.
And probably miss. Yep.
You
But only
are
barely.
going to miss, but you don't hit anybody that you don't want to hit. So that's good. All right. So now the monsters assault. We're just gonna kind of squiggle them around. This guy thought that, better part of valor. We're gonna remove the Zupon. He's not on anymore.
Yeah, presumably he's inside the ship now.
Yeah, he's inside the ship. He and a whole bunch of dudes, brave and glorious as they are charging into the ship like, fuck yeah, God's with us.
Oh, I don't know if they wouldn't have gone in unless I yelled at them earlier.
Maybe they wouldn't have. But what matters is that now they are. Now God is with them. We're going to do a general archery skill and a general laser skill. Fun fact, the archers are better at what they're doing right now than the monsters are. So things go down. We're gonna take this guy, and just assume to yourselves that these fuckers are just flooding out in all directions anyway.
Oh, it's a continuous flood out of the ship?
It's hundreds of them, just flying out like a swarm of birds.
Okay. We can assume this isn't going to end anytime soon.
This'll go on for several more rounds, and then we'll break from it. All right. And then Boyo.
Yes.
Boyo, you're entitled to a dodge as one of the flying monsters shoots its beam weapon at you. We'll say this one down here.
That's one hell of a shot.
You get out. You throw yourself to the side, and it fizzles to the area around you. You're not gonna get hit by one of those again. And then let's roll. Oh, jeez. It's gonna be a slog. Okay. Alright. So, Malmbjorn, your turn.
Oh, so many. The one next to me, you said there was one that was unconscious.
Yeah, to your left.
I'm just gonna stomp on its head and crush it. Does that
count? Will take a whole action. That's a full attack.
That's the one I was shooting at, even.
Oh, gotcha. Well, okay, in that case...
Wait, how'd you miss then if he was unconscious, Boyo?
Because I rolled 1.
It is entirely possible to not hit a stationary object.
It is, especially when using a weapon you're still technically unfamiliar with.
Yeah.
As you would know, given that you hit my mother's van right in the middle of the door.
No, we definitely hit a stationary object. We did not hit the object in motion.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
All right, ladies. Quick fighting.
All right. So, yeah, Malmbjorn, what do you want to stomp, or do you want to actually take out a dude who's, like, actively attacking you?
I was going to say, so if that's going to take up an attack, I'm not going to bother with him right now because he's not a threat. So the closest one who is a threat, I'm going to swing my axe in a cutting damage.
All right.
Here.
Dude over here, dude over here.
Oh, yes. Let's do the one above me, north.
North? Alright. So, he technically has the capacity to get the fuck out of the way. He's not gonna. So roll your damage.
Wow. That guy still died.
Yeah.
So it seems like they don't have a very big health pool.
They aren't very meaty. Yeah, they're not very meaty. Matei, it's your turn.
Alright. Then I am going to shoot
Fall asleep
at
again?
that guy.
Okay.
Who are you shooting?
That guy.
That guy? Okay. Fire away.
Got me
Alright.
a 9.
He does not dodge.
Alright.
Roll your damage.
Oof. Got me a 5.
2 seconds. Pardon. Let's just do a quick hit location table. Okay, just hit him in the torso. He, this guy right here, falls out of the sky, hits the ground, squirms around a bit, can't do anything. Congratulations. Also, we're gonna control your horse here, which is gonna...
Yeah, and I was actually about to ask you if I can now move my horse to charge over at that guy running over those two.
Your horse will ultimately kind of keep moving in any given round, basically no matter what you do, because horses don't just stop in combat. They have minds of their own. They don't like, being sitting ducks. So Bucephalus will definitely kind of run around. Yeah.
Yeah, no, my whole plan was to take the shot and keep running.
Alright, so you're over there now. You can kind of direct him back into the throng again next turn if you like.
Oh no, we're probably going to keep going south and clearing out that group as much as I can.
Father Mikhali, you just got your life saved. Things are clearing up. The archers near you are seeing an opening, so they're starting to advance. What do you do? The peasants that you were trying to get the fuck out of here, they're gone. They're long gone.
Okay, good. I have helped, at least gotten the peasants to safety. Now, let's see. Well, there is an unconscious creature right here. It's not moving. I want to see what this device can do.
Oh, Father Mikhali, he's taking up the sword. All right, all right.
Well, not the sword. The device that landed at my face. Well, yeah, figure of speech. So, how do I move my guy?
Click and drag.
So move over here.
Yeah, sure. You've never used a crossbow, but you've seen them at work many times.
And so I take the device in hand, give it a good look. There appears to be a trigger of some kind.
Oh, you think you know exactly how to use this bad boy.
Yeah.
So you can attack that guy if you want. You moved and you can attack.
I moved over here, and I pulled the trigger as one would a crossbow at this creature.
All right.
And then... All right.
It does not get a defense because it's unconscious. So as you pull the trigger, it goes pew, and it vaporizes the motherfucker. You may roll 3D, by the way, if you want to figure out exactly how much damage, but it was already unconscious, so Yeah, it just fucking bores a hole through the guy, kills it instantly.
But my word, it is not but ash now.
It fires a beam of flame.
What manner of device might this be that it can do such a thing as that?
Possibly sorcery. You couldn't know yet.
Yes.
Boyo Folkard. Shit's going wild all over you, man.
Yeah. So this guy due south of me.
This guy?
Here.
Yeah, he's flying around. He shot at you. Oh, no. This guy is the guy who shot at you.
Oh. Yeah. Let's see.
You gonna shoot him back?
Should I return fire, or should I attack the one that's close by?
It's so difficult to tell these kind of things without training. Priorities on the field, right?
I would probably want to smack back at the guy who tried to hit me.
Return fire! Hell yeah!
4, 5.
Pew, 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 pew. That's what's happening all around you right now.
So I think I'll move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I can make it to like here.
Yes.
Probably go 1 square further, but
if it's 6 squares, then you're good. While you're dragging, you can hold down your right mouse button, and it will tell you how many squares you've gone.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll do that.
Ooh, sweet spot. Oh, yeah. And this guy, he sees you rolling up on him, and he's like, oh, shit! And he tries to get out of the way, but it's just not enough. Roll your damage. Yeah, you just fucking vaporized. This guy shot at you, and you took it seriously, and you walked up on him, and you just vaporized him.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna start following the Zupon into the ship from this point.
Oh, the fucking fervor of combat's come hit you.
Well, I've just, I'm
You're in the zone.
Well, no, I mean, I've got a nice clear path up the ramp.
That's true. And
So
you got your face on.
You're gonna leave your comrades to fight?
Well, the Zupon is calling for people to follow him into the ship. So we mean,
yeah.
This isn't an untoward and unrealistic thing.
Oh no, I wasn't saying that. I was just trying to guilt him.
All right. So Boyo Folkhard, somebody shoots a laser at you, doesn't hit you, it just goes by you. One moment, we're just gonna roll a quick. This guy shoots at you with his laser, but he doesn't hit you. Lasers are flying everywhere. Malmbjorn. Oh, that's the wrong one. Malmbjorn, an axe tail swings at you and just gets stuck in your shield. Like, it doesn't even get to you. You barely even notice it in the chaos of combat. It gets stuck in your shield, and before you know it, you are now swinging around one of these bad boys. Can't weigh more than 10 pounds.
Nice.
As it's stuck in your shield, keeping yourself from getting... Can't weigh more than 10 pounds.
Just swing him around like a weapon now.
Which one is the one that's stuck?
This guy.
Okay.
Yeah. That he did so badly to hit you that he actually got stuck in your shield. Matei. Matei, you are entitled to a dodge while you're on your horse.
And is that the 3d6?
3d6. Should actually say your dodge in your character sheet.
It's an 11.
Ooh. So?
Hey, join the club.
It hits you in the torso.
Of course it does.
It hits you in the torso. You take a shot to the chest from this laser. Matei, roll a health.
And that's 3d6 still?
Yep.
Alright, now what number am I looking for on my sheet for that?
HT, you've got a 12. You're a chunky boy. You take a shot to the chest, and you shake it off.
Yeah, so if he rolls lower than his health, he doesn't do damage or take damage.
If you, it means he didn't like fucking pass out from getting shot in the chest by an energy weapon.
So I still took damage, but I don't
You took damage, but you can still function adequately in combat, just as you did last turn.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah. It hurts. But you shook that shit off. You took a shot to the chest, and you're good. You can smell the burning chest hair and flesh in your nose of your own burning skin.
Damn, Mate's built different.
He is. He's a truly gigantic boy. It's true. Malmbjorn, it's your go. You've got one guy stuck in your shield. He doesn't seem to pose much of a problem anymore. The Zupon and several other people are charging up onto the ramp.
All right. Would I do more damage with a shield attack or a shield charge? Like charging with my shield in front of me, or just bashing it with a shield?
Well, you're 7 feet tall, so if anything's in the way of you while you charge forward, it will get out of the way. We won't say that it will do more damage, but it will certainly get it out of the way.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is pull my shield close to me, pulling the centipede thing with it, and then charging forward directly south. And hitting the second one
directly south, or do you want to do it? Or do you want to do it more like this and hit both of them?
Oh, if I can do that, yeah, I'll hit as many as I can on my way towards the ship.
Yeah, well, we'll say you can. We'll say you can. Here, we'll move it for you on that line. Yeah, that looks good. Boom, there, we gotcha. Roll 2 strength rolls.
2 strength.
3d6 apiece.
1. So there'll be 2d6 then.
3d6 apiece.
Oh, 3d6. Okay. There's the first one, and here's the second one.
All right. It's actually really funny, because you technically didn't fail any of your strength rolls, and even the first guy who got a 5, which is really good, only succeeded by 1. And your strength roll against him succeeded by 1, which means it comes down to who's the bigger object. And you, Sir Malmbjorn, are the bigger object. So he didn't get out of the way, so you just ran over him. So we'll roll a quick trample damage. And this guy will end up here. Cause and that other guy, he just gets out of the way. He's knocked to the side. And he's also knocked out because you ran through him. And this guy right here, he's still on your shield. He doesn't know what the fuck to do with himself. He's kind of a little terrified. He's still alive, probably unhurt even. But he's just along for the ride of this guy. Poor guy doesn't fucking know what to do.
And you said I didn't even notice his attack was so bad that
Well, you're using a Varangian shield, which is made out of soft wood. It's supposed to do that. So,
yeah. So I probably don't know he's there yet, but
if you do notice, you don't give a shit. It doesn't stop you. All right, Mate, go for it.
I got our new pet, everybody. Our new group pet.
I'm going to.
Your keen awareness of the field is telling you that people are starting to charge up the
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Starting to charge up the ramp.
I'm gonna charge through this guy and this guy. And
are we talking
with the horse?
Are we talking a charge profile of like this?
May I make a recommendation?
Yeah,
Matey?
something like that.
Matey, may I make a recommendation?
What's up?
You could also probably pick up Father Mahali, and then both of you head towards the ship. I mean, your horse is probably strong enough to pick him up.
Most likely he is, but I'm trying to clear up as much of the shit so we get more men on the ship with us faster.
Also, Matei, you know, they don't know, but you know why that's not possible.
Correct.
Because of your own horse, you know your horse better.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a couple of things that wouldn't allow me to do that. So
Yeah,
I'm also trying to clear up the field so we get more men in the ship.
Okay.
Well, I do have this other horse near me. Maybe I could try riding him.
Alright.
but-
The horse that you see nearby is a dude. Yeah, it's a dude on horseback.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Ride.
Just spin you right round, baby, right round.
And then ideally I'll also shoot that one on my way through.
Alright, so roll yourself 1d plus 3 times.
Let's see, we've got a 6, a 5, and a 7.
And you're shooting this guy, so feel free to shoot at him.
That guy, oh Jesus Christ.
Uh-oh.
Technically, it's still a success. He does get an active defense, of course. No, you shot him. Feel free to do your damage.
Alright.
Oh.
Alright.
Absolutely fucking destroyed.
There we go.
Alright, Father Mihaly, things going hot over here. You are no longer surrounded by horrifying monsters. You've learned what the device does. You've shot something and killed it. By gosh, by golly, you're surrounded by allies right now. Sons of God. You might be safe here. Maybe it's time you lead these pilgrims on.
It would be best if I did that.
All right. All right, what do you do, Father Mihaly? Are you gonna do a leadership thingy or something?
Yes, I rally the troops to me, and I ask them to help out Boyo, Matei, and Malbjorn.
No. Do it in character, buddy. Do it in character.
Okay, men. The Zupon has entered the ship, and it appears that Boyo, Matei, and Malbjorn are going with him. You must go with them also. I will stay here and protect what villagers remain.
All right. Roll leadership.
Oh.
Okay.
Well.
Okay. That was decent. Boyo, it's your turn.
I guess I will. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's not gonna work. Hold on.
No problem.
Let's see. I guess I will continue to make my way this direction.
Excellent. Up there he's go. Oh shit! Oh lord, he going.
Yeah, and there is a dude right here. So I will make a pot shot at him on the way. And absolutely whiff it!
Oh boy.
What do I roll?
Critical failure table. One
what
moment.
do I roll?
Roll 3D.
What?
Yeah!
So what's the critical failure number in this
3
system?
6s.
Oh, 3 6s.
17 and 18 are always critical failures.
Noted.
One moment.
I rolled 14.
You gotta kill that poor horse.
All right.
Might at least singe his tail hairs.
One moment. We're as you shoot, it pew-pews, and the heat spark from around you makes you go, ow! And you drop it.
No.
Sorry, we had to roll. You drop your weapon. Yeah. All things considered, absolutely not one of the worst things. One of the things that could have happened is it could have exploded in your hand. So, not so bad. Not so bad. Let's just pull these guys in. All those guys are officially on the ship now. People are very excited. The archers are beginning to march up. Father Mihaly, you're staying back, you said?
I am staying back.
All right. The warriors, feverish and fervent, are charging forth. The confused thingies. God, our tongue is totally forgetting how to talk today. The confused flying centipedes are drunkenly flapping about, trying to find out any direction that they can go to as they're being ingloriously pegged down by the proud Bulgarian archers. Malmbjorn, it's your turn.
All right, I am going to continue to run up the ramp and just drag and scrape the centipede on my shield against the crate as I go.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Is that just one?
3d6.
Oh, 3d6. Okay. Man, I'm just rolling bad today.
Well, if it's any consolation, they don't have much strength, so you're definitely playing against them. Yeah. So for reference, you succeeded by 2. That thing failed by 6.
Okay.
So you succeeded by 8, dragging it across the crate as you go. We'll give it 1d of damage. It's still technically attached and alive. Congratulations!
Okay then. Well.
All right, drag your guy wherever you want to go. You have 7 squares of movement, so.
So that's this. How do I? Okay, 7, 1,
Drag and drop.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7, right?
While you're dragging, we don't know if that's 7. One moment. It is 7. Okay, yeah. While you drag your guy across, if you hold down the right click button, it will tell you how many squares you've done. Matei, it's your turn.
Well, I tried to do that. It just dragged the entire window with it.
Oh, that's unfortunate, but fair. Matei, your turn.
All right. So
Whoops, I think I moved him. 1 sec.
No, we moved him.
Oh.
Okay.
Because he's still attached to you.
Okay.
let's see.
I'm gonna send you a thing.
We're gonna swing off to my left here.
Send us a thing in DMs.
It's important.
All right. Okay, yeah, if it's important, send us a thing
It's
in DMs.
important to you and to me.
Oh my god. It is very important, but we'll talk to you about that later.
Yes.
All right. So
I want to charge off that way and try and hit those 3.
which way?
Off that way down to my left.
Oh, okay.
And then shoot that guy.
All right, roll 1d 3 times because you're doing your horse charge. 1d plus 3.
Got ourselves an 8.
That guy's dead.
A 7.
That guy's dead.
And a 7.
That guy's also dead. But he's underneath your feet right now, so we don't care. Also, fire off with your thingy.
And the bow shot. It's a 13.
He gets
Ooh.
roll that twice, but we'll only take the first. Doesn't matter, both of them are a successful dodge.
Alright.
Father Mihaly, you're gonna just stay back. Forgo your turn.
Well, I think I would at least attempt to thin out the herd of these creatures by...
All right. So here's a living dude flying through the air. Here's
That-
a living dude flying through the air.
I will move this way. And how did you say I can show how many squares I'm moving?
As you're dragging your character to move him, hold down the right-click button, and it will show you.
Okay, see, that's also moving the window. Hold on. If I do this... Okay, it
Are
does
you-
that.
are
and
you-
also...
No, drag your character. Start dragging your character.
Yes.
Be dragging him around and don't let go. Now, tap as you're dragging him around. Before you let go, tap the right click button.
I did. It said I moved 6 squares.
Okay, great.
And I will shoot this creature.
Shoot that creature.
Okay, I roll.
That is a successful creature shot. And it is critically failing at dodging. So,
Well,
feel free. So it does not dodge. It is right there. It's all as all up in your face, and you're like, well, fuck you, man. I'm going to shoot the shit out of you. You didn't shoot anywhere specific, so we'll roll on the random table whilst you roll your damage.
Okay. Oh, wait. Do I roll a different dice for damage?
Nope, you do 3D. Their DR is divided by 2, and you do it in burn. So you just did 13 burn damage against him, cleaving off some of his legs. Oh, no, wait, sorry. He's a vermiform. So, cleaving through his neck and chopping his head off.
Yeah, so he's just dead.
With your laser.
He's just dead then.
Yeah, he's super dead. All right. So, Boyo full card.
Yes.
Boyo? Okay.
Sorry, I
No problem.
random die. I am going to continue. You're rolling dice,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
and it's scaring me.
Don't worry about it. Keep
It's
going.
on my turn. I can't not.
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it. All right. Let's see. So I'm going to continue on my way up this direction.
Good. No, we're just counting a thing.
Yeah. Next round I'll be.
Next round you'll be in, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Are you shooting at anything, or are you just moving?
See, there's no double moves or anything in this.
Nope.
Is there?
No, not at this
didn't
time,
think
no.
So I might as well make a pot shot at something on my way.
Might as well.
Did you pick up the gun? I thought you dropped it.
Oh, you did
that's
drop the
right.
gun. We will let you pick up the gun and move if you want, but you do not get a shot at the end of the turn.
Okay, cool.
Okay. All right, so you picked up the gun, you moved. It is now... they'll go... Horses are charging up. Guy, we are going to do a quick... You versus them. It's not looking good for them. And Boyo, you are entitled to a dodge.
Okay. Scroll down here and then do that.
Is that a Boyo dodge?
No,
It's not a Boyo dodge.
by 1.
Uh, 2 seconds. And
You take 4 points in your right leg.
Okay.
That is not enough to cripple your leg. You may still walk if you so desire, but we will require a health roll from you to get over the shock.
Let's see. That's 3D, right?
That's 3D. You're rolling your health, yeah. You are totally fine. You are so hopped up on adrenaline, you do not even feel it. You are in it. You are shooting these goddamn aliens.
Well, we don't know they're aliens yet.
Well, that's true. That's true. But you're shooting these damn centipedes from the sky.
We probably think they're
spoiler alert. Yeah.
You know, the monsters or some shit like that.
Yes.
Yeah. No. You don't even feel it as the laser goes through your calf. You're like, whatever, I am in this. That's a critical success. Jeez, it's funny. Malmbjorn, you are getting shot at. You are entitled to a dodge.
Can I supplement that like with a block?
No, you cannot.
Alrighty then.
Oh.
3D.
The projectile moving toward you is moving too fast for you to adequately track. You cannot parry or block it.
Gotcha. And I failed.
Ooh.
All right. And what's the... Oh! Well, fortunate. That's not so bad. Let's... So the attack hits your left arm, which is your shield arm. So you are going to have a degree of DR stacking up on top of that. Congratulations. You'll have 4 DR for your shield, because it's very nice. And then you'll have 5 DR for your... 6 DR for your arm. So let's lower that down to 5 DR for total.
What about the bug that's on it? Will that also absorb anything?
Yeah.
Oh!
I was wondering about that.
We almost forgot about that guy. Yeah! One moment. Let's just give ourselves a quick... We're gonna have... Yeah, it hits him first. Good for you. We'll say that soaks out 6 more hit points. So your left arm takes 4 hit points of damage.
Okay, so are we supposed to be keeping track of individual body parts here? How does the health system work?
Your individual body part has half of the hit points that you have. At least if it's like an arm or a leg.
Okay, where are we keeping track of that? Because I'm not...
I figured you were doing it.
Yeah, we're doing it. Your arm is not crippled. That's all you need to know right now.
Okay, you're keeping track of that. Okay,
later on, we'll have you guys take responsibility for all that kind of shit, but we're kind of just trial by firing you right now.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't know. There's some of the systems you didn't really explain.
That's fine. That's why we're kind of trial by firing you right now. Malmbjorn, you just got shot. Oh, yeah, right. This guy's super dead. You just got shot in the arm, but you're almost up the thing. You just saw Boyo up in front just take a shot to the leg, and he's just going like a fucking champion. So, no reason for you to stop.
All right, I still have, with the carcass still stuck to my shield, I'm just going to keep running forward, keeping an eye on Boyo. If he doesn't notice anything, then I probably don't need to support him, so I'll just keep running past him.
All right, go do your thing.
Oop, one
second. Guy.
All right, that should be 7, I think.
Yep, sure.
All right.
All right.
That's all I got.
Mate, what do you want to do?
Well, let's see. Double check my positioning. That hurt. We're going to be heading up towards that guy. And then towards the ship after that. And I'm going to take one more shot at that guy as I go by.
All right. Take your pot shot and roll a 1d.
Alright, there's the 1D for a 5.
Whoops.
And a 12 on my
Pot
attack.
shot. Alright, and 12 on your attack. They did not dodge, so roll your damage.
For a 9.
Oh, they're dead.
Dead. Super dead. Yeah, they don't have that much hit points. And oftentimes shock can kill an enemy anyway, so yeah, Father Mikhali, you're up here in the top area. There are several perfectly valid targets still, or you can just say that you fire off at whatever is in the area.
Yeah, I fire at this creature, but not before moving closer to it.
Alright.
In fact, there's this archer right here. He is also firing at these creatures. I assist. So first I'll move.
Yeah.
So first I'll move, and then fire at this creature, and I'll roll to see if I hit it.
You do not.
Dang it.
First time you ever used one of these things.
Yeah.
Boyo folk hard. You just took a shot to the leg, but it's not slowing you down.
I took another one?
No, just last turn. You took a shot to the leg, but it ain't slowing you down.
Okay.
You don't seem to give a fuck.
That's why you had me confused. So I am super close already.
Just gonna run into it?
Hang on.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make my way right to there.
Hell yeah. You're in the ship. Boyo Folkheart is out of the battle. Okay. So, monsters, we have to give a fancy roll for them now.
A fancy roll?
I don't like fancy rolls.
That doesn't sound great.
Let's look at the table. Let's consult the table. Okie dokie. So, just as quickly and horrifyingly as they came, the monsters begin scattering in all directions. The archers fire off feverishly. Men on horseback, Mate's scouts, go racing off in all directions toward wherever they went. The ship peasants, priests, women, all alike seem to take up arms, either real or improvised, and charge aboard the ship in a frantic fervor in the word of God. The battle goes on for hours before you finally clear out the ship and capture hundreds, nay, thousands of these horrifying centipede monsters. Women and children with nets go and block off the exit with giant fishing nets, catching them as they try to flee out of the alcove. Others go hiding in rocks on the shores or submerge themselves into the water. But fishing boats and men and women who are fast swimmers and good divers root them out from the local reefs. Before the day is done, you have thousands of hostages. Some of them have even started saying human words. Like no and yes and help and things like that. The battle is over. You have captured many of these grim creatures. And now, you have what horrid vessel they came down from the heavens on, and you may explore it at your leisure.
Next time?
The giant, next time. The giant crate, by the way, is literally just like a sample crate or whatever.
So what is it actually meant to represent?
It's a giant metal crate.
Oh.
Like the size of a house.
Size of a house.
Somebody
it's
needs
just
to open that sucker up and see what's in it.
Yeah, when you open it up, it's just got like bunches and bunches of empty sections.
Oh, it's a cage for us.
No, it's a sample crate. It's a giant sample crate, basically. It's just got compartments and stuff that can be vacuum sealed and.
Oh, I see what you mean by sample crate. Yeah. They're collecting samples.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's for explorers to come back to and put samples into. Yeah.
Did anybody ever pull the guy out from underneath it?
No, nobody did that.
Well, I mean, it's the middle of battle. It's kind of difficult.
Yeah, he probably got pulled out before the hours were done. Because, Father Mihaly and the other clergy members were staying behind and obviously would be tending to the wounded and...
Yes.
Yeah, so he would have gotten taken care of.
Yes.
His legs, nothing you can do about him.
That is my task. The fighting is the task for others more skilled in that area.
His legs, nothing you can do about him. They're gone.
Yeah, and if we pulled him out in the middle of fighting, he probably just would have bled out or something, or he probably wouldn't have made it. So having a doctor be there when he did get pulled out was probably a lot better.
So, you've killed... The day is done. You have killed thousands of the enemy, and you have maintained and captured thousands more. As the scouts roll through, you find that parts of the ship are fully submerged with water, and other parts only partially submerged with water, and great pipes pour water out from the ceilings to refresh the water. Much of it is salty.
Oh, I thought we were ending the session. My bad. I thought you said next session.
No, this is just an explanation of like the open parts of the ship that you find while you're running through them.
Interesting. Okay.
There's a big long straight corridor that seems to go all the way down the length of the ship. 5.5 miles by Matei's count, as he would be the guy who would understand naturally what a mile feels like to walk.
Jeez.
5.5 miles long if your count is to be correct. So you have a big ship. You have a lot of very concerned people. You have people thinking it's the end of days. The Zupon, however, brings everybody together and says, "Nay, this is a symbol, a sign from God. We shall find out how this giant blade from the sky works. We shall take it to the Holy Land and retake it. Don't tell anybody. Father Mihaly, Malmbjorn, I'll need both of you to keep everybody from figuring it out. Matei, you're wise. You understand. Find out these creatures that can parrot our talk. Learn how to tame them. And in the meantime, Boyo, you have discerning senses. Look inside of this great thing. Find out how it works, how it flies through the clouds. Before long, we'll take this to Jerusalem ourselves, take back the Holy Land, and before we know it, we'll take over the rest of the Muslim world for Christendom. Go forth! Yada yada.
Who is the one you told to learn about the creatures? I just missed
Boyo.
Boyo. All right.
Boyo.
No?
To learn about the creatures.
I'm supposed to learn about the ship, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. No, Matei is the one to learn about the creatures, because he's really good with animals.
Gotcha. Well,
yeah,
I'm gonna...
And I think he said I and Malmbjorn will make sure to keep the townsfolk
from gossiping, which is going to be a near impossible task.
Yes.
Well, obviously we need both the power of God and a stern hand to keep the news from getting out.
Right. Well, I'm going to pull that dead centipede off my shield finally, and I'm just going to, after, hearing the Zupon's orders, I'm just going to casually drape it around Matey, right? Matei, my apologies. Matei's shoulder and say, "Here you go, bud." And just drape it around his shoulder like a scarf.
Some of you are fucking hurt, by the way, so you're also probably going to be spending some serious time recovering.
Oh, yeah.
Fortunately, none of the wounds are heavily bleeding or anything like that. They're all burns. So, with that, we think we're going to call it for here. Hope everybody had fun. Feel free to say goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.